but can you comment on McAdam's game? I thought he was really outstanding in that.
I agree with you. He was outstanding. He gave us a chance to win. We didn't get it done for him, but by far his best outing of the year.
What went into the decision to go with him tonight?
Actually, I thought that he had his best game up to this point. The last time he played, we didn't get a win. I know he was frustrated with that. I know he's been very hungry to get back, and the way from his work in practice and our results since then, it was definitely his time.
Coach, what did you tell your guys there after you scored the second to tie it up?
What did I don't think I told them anything different. I think we felt that we had life. I think we felt good about what we were doing, and nothing different. We didn't change anything.
Eamon, coming into this game, and guy blows a slap shot by you 3 minutes into the game, not even, and #1 team in the country. Was there any emotional jitters you had, and how had you obviously got over that? So how was that, getting over that? Was that difficult for you?
I mean, there weren't really jitters. It's a great team, and it's really easy to have to play against them. I mean, the guy took a good shot off the screen and put it in a good spot. It was a good goal. I mean, they happen. It's one of those things, it's mental toughness. It's one of those things you have to have as a goalie especially. And I don't know, it was easy to bounce back. The team started playing well right there, and we gave them a good go there.
Did it get easier for you as the game went on? Does it ever get easier against Minnesota?
Yeah, I mean, you get in a groove and you really start rolling. Stuff just seems to hit you, even if you don't see it, or bounces start going your way, and eventually it starts going your way for the whole team if you can build on it enough. And I think that's what happened tonight, and we didn't pull it out in the end, but should be exciting tomorrow.
Coach, you guys have had kind of a wide array of performances against top-ranked teams. Did you get a feeling that it was going to be like this tonight? I mean, it seemed like they were really on top of a lot of things.
I think we're pretty optimistic. I think we have a good group that works pretty hard during practice, so I think we're always optimistic coming into a game, whether it's Wisconsin or Boston College or Minnesota. So we were as optimistic going into today. The one thing that I think was a little different is that we had a bit of a preview against a great team in Boston College in our last game, and I think we learned something from that. I don't think we played our game consistently. I think we played it well at the start and then sat back and lost our aggressiveness a little bit, and I don't feel that way tonight.
And would you say that you're more, not upset, but disappointed that you lost, or happier that you put together a game that you had?
Well, look, we're always disappointed that we lose. We always are. I think, and when you ask that question 15 minutes after the buzzer sounds, and you're always still disappointed. I think when you look at things from where we were at the start, we're happy that we're performing more consistently. And as Eamon said, they are a great team. We know that. I think we can be proud of some of the things we've done. But I tell you what, this group isn't. 15 minutes after a game, they're not going to feel good about much.
Coach, we've talked before about you guys watching your own film and your own play more so than your opponent. But
yes.
With the break here before Minnesota, did you guys have more time to focus on what they do and maybe utilize more of a game plan based off of that?
No, the coaches always do a lot of work on their opponent, but that's not the information. A lot of the information that's fed to the team is basically we really try to focus on us a lot more. In static situations and in power plays faceoffs, we certainly do prepare for those. But it is, certainly at where we are with our development, it's so much more important to concentrate on what we do, and we're going to continue to do that.
Taylor, what was the feeling on the ice, on the bench, when you guys equalized it at 2?
I mean, I personally, I jumped off. I was excited. I mean, even it off that point in the game, it was a big boost for us, I thought, and I mean, it gave us life, like Coach said, and it gave us a chance. It gave us hope that I mean, we're with these guys, they're #1 in the country. We're dead even with them.
Coach, David Glenn kind of had one of those nights that you were watching going like, wow, he's all over the ice. Can you talk about his game tonight and what you saw?
I think with him, obviously I think his struggles early were how to play. He's a tough kid. He's a really tough kid who competes hard, and I think that's what makes him successful. And early he was getting called for penalties in his mind, I'm sure he was playing his tough, aggressive game. And I think he's worked really hard how to not curb that, but how to play an aggressive game without getting called. And I think he's been doing a heck of a job. I think he's been doing a great job. And I think he's starting to get a little bit more comfortable in believing that he can still play his game, be aggressive, but do it with staying out of the box. And I think that's what you're seeing. You're just seeing him getting more comfortable with him working hard at being aggressive and staying out of the box.
What kind of adjustments do you think you guys might make before tomorrow night?
I'd have to, you can ask me that in a few hours.
Coach, do you feel like you need to knock off one of these marquee opponents to try to get the momentum going, as the season keeps going on through the Big Ten?
There's not a lot of chances in the Big Ten not to knock off a marquee opponent. That's what the great thing about competing in this conference. It is an honor, is that you do get to play the top teams in the country night in, night out. So if we are to gain momentum, we're going to have to do that. But there's a lot of work that we can do with what we can control to get better and better and better. And I think you're seeing that. I think we believe that. We're not at all satisfied right now with where we're at, but we are happy with how far we've come.
Eamon, can you talk about that last goal? He had a couple saves right before.
They came in on a 2-on-1, I guess. This Cameron and somebody I know. I've played with Taylor for the past 2 years. I knew kind of had an idea of what he was going to do, but came with a 2-on-1 save. Then I get bounced out of the zone, and they came back in, and the guy walked the blue line and just shot it. Good shot, put it post in. I never saw it. Just a good goal. I mean, perfect day. Obviously, you want to save it. You want to find it through that screen, but overall, I thought it was a pretty good goal.
Tough to give up one like that after the night you've been having?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to give up one anytime, but in a game like it's more that was a 2-2 game with the top team in the nation. That's you're sitting in the net the whole entire third period thinking, all right, just shut them down, shut them down, shut them down. We'll pull this game out, and for one to go in, it's a bit of a letdown, but like I said earlier, it's a big mental toughness thing. Bounce back, and you still got to make saves after that to give the team a chance. So,
Guy, after the loss in Wisconsin, the close loss in Wisconsin, you said it was just happened to be their guy with the puck on his stick at the end. Is that kind of the same thing tonight?
No, I would say that. I mean, it was a good goal, but I felt no. I mean, give them credit. They got 45 shots on that. It's pretty tough to keep them all out. So I think they get credit for playing pretty good hockey and getting a lot of chances. I don't think it was that. And we have, so no, it's not just a matter of just the wrong guy had the puck. They played it. Give them some credit. They're the #1 team in the nation and well deserved. And they played a good hockey game with a lot of chances, and they even had to come up with some huge saves, but you can't stop them all. And sort of the law of averages caught up to us there.
You guys did give up 45 shots, but what were your thoughts on having guys in front of the net and helping Eamon out and sort of cleaning the puck out of the front of the net? It seemed like quite a few times that had to be the case and it was taken care of.
I thought that when our D were aggressive, I thought we did help out quite a bit, but there were some times, I mean, you got to give Eamon credit for bouncing back from letting one in early. And then I thought we had to come up with a couple of huge saves that kept us in the game, and then we finally started getting some offense of our own. I think there was at times when our D played very, very well in terms of also not just our defensemen, but all of our players in defensive zone at time were very aggressive, and I think helped a lot. But you play the #1 team in the nation, you're going to have to come up with some big saves.
It's really for any of you. Do you feel like the mental intensity was there more tonight than it has been in the past consistently? Because it seemed like Minnesota scored based more on their skill than mistakes.
I mean, every time someone scores, it's off a mistake. I mean, even the last goal, I think we didn't get the puck deep, and they turned around and we got caught tired in our D zone. We were in there for a little while and got caught running around. And so yeah, it was off a mistake.
Taylor, as an offensive player, to see your goalie playing the way Eamon was playing, is there more of an incentive to let's go get this tonight, kind of, we want to win for the goalkeeper?
Oh yeah, I mean, Eamon stood on his head, and every time he does that, I mean, not only does it, when he makes a save, it kind of gives the forwards gives them a chance to get an on-man rush at the same time. So yeah, it's the excitement, and it's on the ice. It helps us.
Amy, do you feel like this performance against a team like Minnesota in there for you tonight will help you as a confidence booster down the stretch, especially with this Big Ten stretch coming up?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you put together a good game, it doesn't really matter who the opponent is. You're going to build on. You're going to still got to go back and critique the game. It doesn't really matter how well I played. There's still things I can improve on just as well as a team, and every game's a building block. You got to kind of use it to keep moving forward and keep building on it every time. Then hopefully I'll pull out a win out of one of these and really start to fine-tune everything, and hopefully the team can get on a roll after that.
Coach, what went into the decision to start Eamon tonight?
So like I said, he was, I thought he had his best outing of the year, his last outing, but we didn't get a win. I know he's been very hungry to get back in the net to try to get another one, and from the work ethic that he showed in practice recently and from the results that we've had, it's definitely his shot.
Couple more.
Guy, what do you have to do tomorrow night to walk away with a 3-2 win, or a win just in general?
I think, again, you've heard this before, but we do have to stay out of the box. They did have a power play goal tonight. They are after, what do they have, how many opportunities? 6, I believe. And a couple of those they earned. They worked hard to make us take penalties. A couple were avoidable, and certainly that's how we'll have that focus against everybody. But obviously it's accentuated when you play the top team in the nation with such firepower as Minnesota. You just can't afford that. So that has to change for us to be successful tomorrow. And I think that we have to be a little more aggressive all over the ice. At times I thought we looked fantastic, and then when we got caught watching a little bit, I thought they looked fantastic. So we have to stay out of the box, and we have to be more aggressive.
Coach, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow night's game will be on television. What does it mean to carry this performance over tomorrow night to show more than just a 6 and change that we're here tonight, what Penn State hockey is?
Well, one of the great things about this league is that we do have great exposure. The Big Ten network is all over North America, and it hits every place that we recruit. There's a lot of, as you know, we have the best, not only the best student body in the nation, we have the best alumni, and I know we always get comments on how great it is to see the team play. So we always want to put on a good performance for ourselves to develop, but when you do play live and on a national audience and in Canada, you want to put on a great show because our alumni get to see us, our recruits see us, and it's great that's one of the great things about Big Ten hockey.
Take one more.
Does the whiteout mean anything to you? Do you think that'll help you guys tomorrow?
I think it will. I mean, I love being a part of it when we've done it in other venues in Beaver Stadium, and I love it. I think it's fantastic, and I look forward to seeing how it works at the Goal.